Slightly. I'll be right back. Bye, people. My boy. From the top all the way to the bottom. Yes, yes. What goes down must stay down. What comes up may come down. Welcome, all of you, to yours truly, the place of worship. Who likes the place of worship? Woo! Yeah! Woo! My followers of the balance is in here. The balance is in there. Who likes the balance? Yeah! Woo! Love you! That's right. The balance symbolizes peace, and the balance symbolizes balance. It's in the name. Welcome to this experience where you'll never see anything like it. This is honored for all those that need a prayer. So we think about the prayer. You will see things you never thought you would. Let's see what we got today on the Place of worship. What do you think we got? Uh, this is not as bright as it used to be. I'll switch those back. I believe in the thought that everyone is equal. The eminence of every individual. The almighty works of the balance. The truth that will define who a person really is. The righteousness of family, wisdom, influences, values, and guidance. But the belief that you don't have to be yourself or self-prosper is misleading. I believe in the power of love that will hold everyone together. I believe in the works of others that will inspire us and hope for it shall rescue us in moments of despair, ruination, and separation. I believe the forces that are called upon to make the entire human race come. Every action will get rewarded with the reaction that will affect a person one way or another. Whatever reaction that occurs is meant to transpire because it will lead oneself closer to their destiny. Let's start off today with the Almighty in the highest paragraph. Let's see, where's this Almighty paragraph? What are we going to say today? Only it knows. This is the Almighty paragraph. One day, darkness. The next day, life. How does it happen? Life does not just come out of nowhere. You cannot just be unalive and suddenly become alive. There is a process. This world is meant for something that we shall discover. This world is built for us. We are built for this world. How will it treat us? And how will we treat it? Will the balance help guide us? Or will we have to guide ourselves? That's what many thought on their teachings of the balance. But turns out the balance is just within yourself. We are the balance. All of us are the balance. This is the Almighty paragraph. Thank you. You're welcome. Wow. Let me tell you, that last line really is touching to me because it says, we are the balance. We are this thing that's back here. We are the balance. Do you believe that? Think to yourself, are you the balance? Do you symbolize love and peace and harmony? Do you represent love and peace and harmony? If you don't, it's time to do an examination of yourself. This balance is made for us to realize what we're doing. This balance exists for a reason, to help us. It's a symbol that reminds us we need to look in this world. Many people in this world forget the balance. People don't even know about the balance. When we teach them about it, they might not want to listen. So we cannot force the balance on anybody. But you need to know what the Almighty paragraph said. The Almighty paragraphs, they write themselves. We don't write them. Jason doesn't write them. Charles didn't write them. Curator doesn't write them. None of us write them. None of the people in the back. Todd does not write them. No one writes these Almighty paragraphs. They write themselves. These Almighty paragraphs, they write themselves. I don't write them. I'm telling you. So whatever they say really needs to be taken into consideration that these are the truth. You gotta think about it. Think. It's said today, we are the balance. Are we the balance? Are we really the balance? Think about it. Are we really balanced? Are we really all of the human emotions balanced? We need to have an inner and outer balance. We need to balance each of these emotions, happiness, sadness, anger. We need to balance our, priorities. You cannot spend 50 hours with one person. You need to balance yourself. Be the balance. You don't want that weighing thing to be more here or more here. You want it to be equal. Equal. That's what the world the world is suited for us, and it's suited for this thing. The balance is back there. The world was made for that balance. Because with the balance, when we follow that symbol, the world could be a better place to live and to love. Love anybody. Show it at least one way or another. We need to live and love. They both have the same four letters except for the middle one. That's what the balance. Let's talk about the world. The almighty paragraph says it started off from darkness all the way suddenly just life. But it says life does not just come out of nowhere. You cannot be a fetus and not be alive, and then randomly when you come out, you're alive. That does not work. It just doesn't work. You're not unalive and suddenly become alive. If you have cells, you're alive. Okay? All of you, oh, I'm so dead inside. I'm brain dead. No, you're alive. Don't let the negativity overrule you. You need to have the balance of negative and positive. Yeah, I'm sounding like somebody. You need to have that balance always. Never have too much, but never have too little. It's either you have some or you don't. I know someone that says they couldn't love. Isn't that heartbreaking? He didn't have any. But really, he just never felt it. He never showed it because he never loved himself. I said, take off your shirt. And he did. And there was scars and bruises and everything everywhere. I'm like, what happened? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, yes, you do. And he's like, it's me, okay? And I'm like, I helped him become, find a balance within himself. And now he's the most loving person that I know because he found the inner balance between his inner outer self, his thoughts. Thoughts. This world that we're in, it's a very interesting place. You look at it, you see good things, you see birds in the nest feeding the baby birds, you're like, that is cute. You see animals, you see the plants, wonderful plants, you see all these nice things. And then you see people and you're like, wow, look to society. You see young men walking old ladies across the street and you're like, wow, these people are really, they got something in. You see someone helping some other people. You see, cars stopping so that people pass by. You see many things in this world of ours. But then you come to another part and you see people forcibly taken away from their homes. You see many things that you wish you would not see. That's because corruption rules some of us in this world. We cannot have that. There needs to be a balance. Even money, gotta balance. You cannot have it all for yourself. Find some, find some, love. Don't just hug it all for yourself. You're like, I want light. Light is just for me. None of you can have it. If someone tries to take it, I take you. There are places in the world that shall do that. And then there's no, and then there, oops, got all the batteries. And then they're gonna blame others for what they did. They're like, he did it. This world has a lot of stuff. Because you know why? We get to this every single day. We have the same, the main idea, the theme of the place of worship is always the same. It's balance, guys. Everything is balance because they do not have a balance. That's what it's all about. Balance. Always find the balance. Always find the good part of yourself and let it out. Let it fly. Be yourself. But before you be yourself, find that balance. Find it. You'll find it eventually. You have to dig through. Examine yourself. You don't know yourself. You need to know yourself. See what you do. Do you go outside a lot? Raise your hand if you do. Yeah, I see you walking around sometimes. You always say hi to people. That's good. A lot of people don't, a lot of people do. And it's best that you go outside a lot so you could adjust to the nice world. We're not here forever, guys. Our time is limited. We need to find that balance ASAP. The time here is limited. We don't have all the time in the world to be miserable or angry or don't do it. Go outside. Find something. Meet with other people. When you go outside, you're gonna see some people. You just will, and you be like hi or something. Hello. Smile. The most you can do is smile. I'm smiling right now. That's what the world is for. You go outside and enjoy it. Shelter was not meant for you to stay in. You cannot hide forever in this world. You need to show yourself eventually if you don't want to become forgotten. And you need to find that balance within yourself. Going outside is a great way to do it. Go to places by yourself and talk with yourself, think to yourself, eat a good burger with yourself. Yeah, I do that. I'm knowing myself. I'm getting because when you know yourself and you are good to yourself, you don't beat yourself up. The 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 result is you might be good to others. That's that balance between your inner self and outer self. Inner self is being good to yourself. Outer self being good to others. Nice to meet you. Shake your hands and everything. Yeah, you see people, hello, how are you doing? Good. How are you doing? Oh, I'm not good. Why aren't you good? It's like I can't tell. It's like, oh, that's fine, bye. That's okay. No, I don't know what I'm. Just yeah, the world is made for life, and life is made for the world. But balance. There's a balance between the world and life. There's a balance between almost everything. And if there isn't a balance between something, that's because it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. There must be a balance. If there's not a balance, something is wrong. Next week we'll be talking about, there's some things that require no balance. There's some things that we gotta do. We'll talk about that next week. But everything, I mean everything, needs a balance. Balance your priorities. This world meant for the balance and us. And we are meant for the balance as well. Okay? As the almighty paragraph says, we are the balance. So be the balance. Do you hear me? Yeah. Woo! Yeah, babe. Woo! Let's go. So let's start off right now with the moment of sorrow. Please stand up and think to yourself. I want all of you to stand because sorrow and remorse require some sort of sacrifice. And the sacrifice here is to get off in your movie theater seat. And think to yourself something, anything that causes grief or sorrow or whatever. Something that causes bad pain. Something that causes unbalance. Think. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, good. Now let me just clarify something real quick before people make assumptions. When I talk about balance, I don't mean things like I'm not trying to seem like a communist where everything what one gets, everyone gets. I'm don't think of me as that, please, okay? Because some people in the crowd might be thinking they're like, oh, what is this communism? She's trying to say no, no. We're next to it. We'll be talking about things like that, okay? But I don't mean for this balance and equality to be something of that manner. So please tune in for next week for that. I don't mean this in any of those ways. Okay, sometimes things require no balance, but still, that requires a balance. You just need to think about it and get the chips and water. Oh, these chips and water. Everybody loves them. Everybody needs them. Chips and water, they're food. You need to eat and drink. That's what these are for. That's what they symbolize. When you eat them and drink them, come together with the balance. Who wants to come together with the balance? Raise your hand. Ah, yes. Everyone does. Me too. The musical and the balance. The musical and the balance. Do it. Let's make it go. As we know, maybe the first and last meal we shall devour. For some it will burn, for others it will open up the emptiness. But together these chips will make us come. Drinks. For every tear says laugh someone else. When someone's having their misfortune, someone else was having the fortune. So may we all come together, have balance, and show each other your love. Go show each other your love. We are all people under the sky, and we all deserve the best. We thank all those who have helped us be ourselves, and we thank all those who are part of the balance. We thank our leaders, Jason Citizen Cure Worship. We thank Charles Benson for all of his service that he has done for us here. We thank everyone in the place of worship, those who are here, those who are not here. I thank all of our friends and family and everyone we see crossing the streets and in real life. We thank all those who are alive and dead. Thank everyone in our lives for all they have done to make us, to make us the character we are, to help us find our balance. In this occasion, we will come together for them and with them. What someone gets, someone else will get. Mm. Yes, look at the balance. Oops. Look at the balance. The balance has come together. So may we all come together by eating chips and drinking water. Let me turn on the music. The chips and water. Who's getting it? Pick a side. Here you go. Here you go. Don't choke. Here you go. Don't choke. Here you go. Don't choke. Here you go. Here you go. Don't choke. 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 Here you go. Who else? You guys need some help. Here you go. Don't choke. Here you go. Don't choke. Here you go. Don't choke. Don't choke. Here you go. And don't. We have given everybody in the crowd the chips and water. There are 5 people, which is including me, that distribute these chips and waters to the people. Beautiful. Thank you. Give me your bowl, please. Thank you. And keep your waters to yourself. Right. As we acquire our new life, we learn to accept our differences and cherish everyone in our life. We will come together, make others come together, live a new world, and live our best life. Ladies and gentlemen, the balance has come together. All of us have come together with the chips. So, you may go home. Thank you. You're welcome. You're so welcome. My ladies and gentlemen of the world. You're welcome. Look at these black pants I got. Have a good day. All right.